In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to connect MySQL database to N8N. By the end, you'll have a clean, reusable connection that your workflows can use to read or write data safely and reliably. Start by opening N8N in your browser. You can use the cloud version or your own self-hosted instance. Either way, make sure you're logged in and on a new workflow canvas. On the empty canvas, click Add a First Step. This opens the node selector where you can choose the service you want to work with. In the search bar, type MySQL, then click the MySQL node. This node is what lets N8N talk to your database. As soon as the node is added, you'll see a field to choose what you want it to do. Pick the action that matches your goals, such as executing a query, selecting rows, inserting or updating. Don't worry if you're not fully sure yet. You can change this later without redoing the connection. Before the node can run, it needs credentials. Look for the field labeled something like credentials to connect with and open the drop-down. If you haven't created a connection before, you won't see anything listed yet, and that's perfectly fine. Click Create a New Credential. This is where you define the secure, reusable connection to your MySQL server. You'll be prompted for a few essentials. Enter the host, which is the address of your MySQL server, either a domain or an IP. Next, add the database name, the specific schema you want the node to use by default. Then enter the user, which is the database account that N8N will use. It's a good idea to use a dedicated account with only the permissions your workflow needs, such as read-only for reporting or broader rights for write operations. Now, enter the password for that database user. Keep this credential private and unique. If your server uses a non-standard port, remember that MySQL commonly runs on 3306. Adjust accordingly in the credential settings. If your environment requires SSL or a CA certificate, you can configure that in the same credential area to keep your connection encrypted. When everything looks right, click Save. The credential is now stored securely and linked to your MySQL node. From here, you can focus on the details of your action, like writing a query or mapping fields, knowing the connection is set up. If you run into connection issues later, double-check the host, port, and database name, confirm the user's privileges, and ensure your server allows connections from your N8N instance's IP. That's it. You've connected your MySQL database to N8N and are ready to build powerful automated workflows.